everybody, and welcome to my first Alpha 11 quick tutorial for 7 Days to Die. Holding in my hand, I am holding one of the new foods, which is a mushroom. And you can find these in caves, I hear. Gives you 3 fullness and 1 hydration. Eat that. Yummy. I think they could, work on the graphic, because that doesn't look like a mushroom. But, maybe that will be in another... The icon for the jar of honey has changed. Yeah. So I thought I would throw that in there. You can also... This is a new item that you can find. These you might think, well, this is pretty worthless. What can you do with it? Well, you can turn it into scrap. So it gives you... Yeah, scrap. Wow, I got lots of scrap now. Well, that was 500 of them, so... I don't really need this. Okay. Now, evidently there are Indian burial mounds now, in the game. And, you can find this Taz's stone axe there. I don't think that you can craft them. But this is what it looks like. And just to be on this, let's see. No, it's not craftable at this point. How does it compare with the regular stone axe? Let me pull up the axe. That's a stone. Okay, here's a regular stone axe. Let me see. Get this in my inventory. Okay, this is a regular one. Durability 390. Entity damage of 4. Degradation rate 1. Max degradation 390. And the Taz's doesn't degrade as fast, so it's superior. It also does more entity damage as well as block damage, so it's a superior stone axe if you're lucky enough to find one. Also, I wanted to tell you about the quality system. Now, a gray, see the bar under here? You notice we have these different colors now. When it goes down, that is the durability bar as well, but it's also the quality. The color indicates the quality. A gray, which I don't have anything gray here, but gray means that it's broken, basically. And then to step up from that, you have brown, which is a faulty item. Let's see if I have anything brown in here. I don't see anything brown. But when you first start on the game and you make a stone axe, it's usually brown. So you know that it's faulty. That's why it breaks so fast. The next step up is orange, which let me also show you. This is the new iron pickaxe. It looks different. It only takes 3 iron bars to make. So yeah, let's see. Let me hit something with it. Yeah. So we got new animations and stuff. So that's cool. It seems to do a better job at hitting things. So that's the orange quality, which they call poor quality. Then next up from that is yellow, which this is, let's see, what is this? This is the stone shovel. Yeah. Stone shovel, which is a new item as well. It's a lower type shovel than the one that we're used to, which is the iron shovel. So when you first start out the game, you want to dig for sand or clay, you can make a stone shovel. And as you can see, it's a yellow item, which is considered to be a good item. Now, how do you make a stone shovel? Well, let's find out. It's pretty simple. You use sticks and stones. Instead of using iron ingots, instead of using 4 iron ingots, you're going to use 3 stones to make your stone shovel. Okay, that's cool. Now the old shovel, I think, is the same. Let me just pull that in my inventory. I'm just gonna put it in my hand to make sure. Yeah. Although the way you hold things, I've noticed, seems to be different for some of the items. And this goes much faster than what it used to. The stone one is probably more in alignment with what the iron shovel used to be. But even it seems a bit faster. Because that's 2, 3, 4 hits. Whereas before, I don't know, I don't remember what it was before. It might have been, 8 hits or something. So that's improvement on the shovels. And you can have a nice shovel when you first come into the game. What else do we got here? Covered that. Okay. Now you're all familiar with the sledgehammer. Well, now it looks different. Instead of being this big thing that takes up like half of your screen, or at least a quarter of your screen, it's now lower on the screen when you're holding it, so you have your peripheral vision back. Other than that, I think it works pretty much the same. I still don't really like it because it uses so much stamina and it's so slow. But I thought I would show you that. Now, step up from yellow good quality, we have green. This stone axe is green quality. So this is what a green quality. Now, green is described as being fine. That's a step up from yellow. The next in the quality colors would be the blue. Now the blue is called a great, is considered to be great quality. So this is a great quality axe, which seems to look the same as what we're used to. Pretty much. If someone knows of a difference, you can let me know. I know things kind of look different because how you the animations in the game are different. There's different lighting, so it makes things look different. And then the highest quality item is the magenta item, which the sledgehammer is a magenta item. This is it's considered to be flawless. This is the best quality item you can have in the game, is a magenta one. Now, when you make items, your level determines the quality, as far as I can figure out. So every time you kill zombies, you get experience. When you craft items, you get experience, at least the first time you craft it. When you read skill books, you get experience. So there's a variety of ways to get experience. The zombies being the most obvious, killing zombies, and you get experience. Now, when you're under level 5 and you first start the game, you haven't, you'll notice when you first go into the game that there's not zombies around. when you're below level 5, then zombies are not going to spawn right near you. Now, if you move, you can encounter zombies that are already there. So it's not like you can't encounter zombies. But when you first come into the world, you're not going to have zombies around you. That will give you time to craft your first tools and do a little bit of gathering before you encounter a zombie, which I think is a great addition to the game. So let's see, moving on. Okay. You notice the bars are in a different order now, and my health and stamina seem to be low, but it's actually 100. My wellness is 102. So I don't know the exact number of my health and stamina, but I'm thinking if it's a 1-for-1 ratio, in other words, if you have 102 wellness, then that means you have 102 health. Then, you know, this is like a half bar. And if I had 200 health, 200 wellness, it would be up here. So it shows you, before it would show a full bar if you were at full health, even no matter what your wellness was. So this gives you a better idea of your wellness and what you can do. So this is like my max at the moment because, well, my wellness just isn't that great. You know, it's the starting wellness. Okay, so let's get into more of the nitty-gritty. So these bones are actually useful now. I mean, you can still make a shiv with them, but now you can make other things with them, like arrows. You can make arrows with them. But before we get to the arrows, let's see what it takes to make a bow. You can now make wooden bows, and with just sticks and plant fibers. Alright, so this is going to be your starting range weapon, and I've used it in my Let's Play, and I love it. I thought that I was going to hate the bow, because I loved the crossbow, and I thought I would hate the bow, that it would be clunky and it wouldn't be very effective, but I like it. I really like it. It's much faster than the crossbow, for one thing. So let me pull out the bow here, and let's see about spawning a zombie. Ooh, don't go into third person. That was weird looking. Okay, let's spawn a zombie here. So if I hold down the left mouse button, I can aim at this zombie, and one shot's not going to kill him. It's best if you aim for the head. If you can hit him in the head, it's going to do more damage. Alright, so there I gained a level, and I killed the zombie because I shot him in the head. So let's have another zombie. We target this zombie further away. Okay. So now, like I said, using the left mouse button, you can aim, and you got those crosshairs. Now, if you hold down the right mouse button, you can zoom in, but you don't have the crosshairs. All right, but you can move back while you're doing this. And now, from what I understand, the arrows have gravity. So, in some instances, perhaps you might want to aim a little high, especially if they're far away, because the arrows will fall with gravity the farther the distance, if I'm correct in my assumption. I've had someone tell me that what you should do is, let me spawn another zombie here. Okay, and what someone told me is to aim a little bit above their head. This guy's head is bobbing so much, I'm having trouble at all doing anything to this guy. But okay, I just shot him in the head. I aimed above his head, and I shot him in the head. So you might want to try that. Now, these bows, you need arrows for these bows. And now we're going to get back to the bone. Because, okay, you can make arrows with sticks still. Now note that crossbow bolts is these 3 squares, but the arrows are these 3 squares. So there's a difference between where you put the bolts and where you put the arrows. I have accidentally made bolts when I wanted to make arrows. But now the bones, oh, come on, I wanna, here we go. You can use a bone instead of a stick to make your arrows or your crossbow bolts. Now, crossbow now requires leather strips and forged iron. Oh yeah, when you kill a zombie, you know, the body will be there for you to loot. If you don't, after a time it will turn into this. And when it turns into this, you can hit it and make it go away. We're just going to let that one sit there for a while, and I'll see what happens after that's been there a while. It's going to turn into a gore block. So we're just going to let that happen. And let's get back to the crossbow. We need, gotta spell this right. Forged iron and, let's see, leather. Okay. Now you'll need leather strips. To make leather strips, you take leather and you put it in the middle. One leather will make 5 leather strips. Now you still will need the leather crafting book to do this. So until you get that, and until you get the forger book, you're not going to be able to make a crossbow, because the crossbow needs forged iron. Here we go. 1 forged iron, 2 leather strips, and some sticks. And then you can make your crossbow. And the bolts are the same as before, with the exception that you can use a bone instead of sticks. So 1 bone will make 5 arrows. And when it comes to, bolts, and the same deal applies. 1 feather, 1 bone, or 1 stick, and 1 stone will make 5. So it used to be, you would make 1 for 1. 1 feather equaled 1 bolt. Now 1 feather equals 5. So that is also a change. Check out the crossbow bolt, R to knock it. I'm guessing it still works the same way. And I hit the wrong key. Okay, I want to spawn let's spawn this guy. Okay. Right mouse to aim. And there's no crosshair, you can see. That's part of the new iron sight. Stop. Oh, lordy. I don't like this uneven terrain. I want to be on the same level as him so I can do this better. Okay, so you get the crosshairs and you can shoot that way and miss. So So let me try aiming just a little bit above his head. Okay, I aimed a little bit above his head and fired from the hip and hit him in the head. Alright, let's spawn another zombie. Ooh, look at it degrade even further. Now it's just bones and a blood thing. And it makes a nice little squish sound. Okay, let's get another zombie out here. Okay. Ooh, I shot him right off. That was surprising. Let's get another guy. Now, if I hold down the right, I can aim. But I missed. Even though I was basically right near his head. Right? Ooh. I'm now level 3. Okay, now the gore block has changed. See, so this is what it's going to look like. So it's degrading over time. I don't know what it looks like after this, but I guess we're going to find out, right? See, this one is also... And see, eventually, you know, if it's like a feral horde and the zombies are dying, then they can use these blocks to climb up and get over your wall or something. So that's one of the reasons that they have added this. And oh, look, you can see the leaves, the shadow of the leaves. That is awesome. So these are the new health boxes, health storage box. Now, there's the secure one and the insecure one. And I don't really know the difference, except maybe the insecure one you can break, or it means you can't lock it. I think that insecure means you cannot lock it. Now this is the secure one. Let's see if we can destroy it. Because it's secure, yes. I think it is degrading. Slowly. Yeah, so secure just must mean that you can lock it. That's my thoughts. Okay, yeah, here's another zombie gore block. Okay, now we have other things we have is the TNT. You know, there used to be those big red things that would stand up like 2 blocks high. Now it's just, you know, this little thing. Like I can put it here and let's try shooting it with this blunderbuss, which is a new item. Ooh, looky there. Okay, this is the new you know, for a lot of people, this is going to be your first gun, okay, in the game, because it requires, it's pretty simple. It's called a blunderbuss, BLUNDERBUSS, and all you need is wood and 2 pipes, and you can craft a blunderbuss. You know, the ammo for the blunderbuss, you will need some gunpowder. So you need to either find some gunpowder, which is the more simple one, but it's harder to find, or you go mine and you get you some potassium nitrate, you get your coal. And let's just look that up, make sure that the recipe is still the same. Yeah, you still need potassium nitrate powder and a lump of coal to make your gunpowder. You need paper, and you need a stone, or you can use scrap metal, or you can use an iron fragment. So you got 3 options there for the remaining ingredients. So you need the gunpowder, and you need paper. Paper is going to be the more rare item. You will have to find that. But I read that now you can take skill books and turn them into paper. So one skill book equals 19 paper. So that will be helpful when you find extra bonus skill books. You can turn them into paper, and let's see. I wonder if they changed. Can you not turn these into books anymore? Let's see if I can, okay. So evidently it's still 64 paper to make a book, which is disappointing because when you convert a book into paper, you only get 20 paper, so that sucks. But at least now your skill books can turn into paper, and you can stack paper. Used to be you could only stack paper to I forget, maybe 64, I forget what it was, but they increased, so now I think you can stack it to 250. So that's an improvement. So let's make some ammo, blunderbuss ammo. And stones are pretty easily obtained, so you can make your blunderbuss ammo with your gunpowder, your paper, and your rocks. Now let's use this blunderbuss on some zombies. Okay, hold still, hun. Now, if you're pretty close and you hit her in the head, that's pretty much going to be a kill. Let's make another zombie. If you hit in the body, I don't know that it's going to be a kill. You're probably going to miss if they're too far away. Okay. I'm bleeding out. Reloading is kind of slow with those blunderbusses, but for your first gun, it's a really good first gun. It's going to be, you know, you don't need brass to make your ammo, and you don't need to find a bunch of parts to make it. All you need is a couple of pipes and some wood plank to make it. So that's gonna be a really nice addition to the game. What else do I need to cover here? My throat's getting scratchy from talking. I think I've covered the high points. Maybe I'll make another episode with some additional... Yeah, I'm probably going to make another episode. Now, see, this is the hospital. I'm in Navezgane and Deersville. This is a new hospital. And so, in my next episode, I'm probably going to show you the hospital. And maybe a cave or something like that. But, yeah, we'll do that. But now we're running... you know, it's almost 30 minutes, so I'm going to end this episode. I hope you enjoy this quick tutorial of all the new things, or most of the new things, the new items in Alpha 11. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. And if you want to be notifications of my daily videos, daily 7 Days to Die videos, it's 7 Days to Die video every day of the week, then please subscribe. Bye. Again. Okay, hold down the right mouse button and then I hit the left mouse button. Level up, you're now level 2! Woohoo!